Republicans seem to be unable to get on the same page when it comes to this. The former Republican vice presidential nominee and half-term Alaska Governor Sarah Palin wrote on her Facebook page yesterday that President Obama never should have praised the soldier who was released this week after 5 years of captivity in Afghanistan, saying, "No, Mr. President, a soldier expressing horrid anti-American beliefs, even boldly putting them in writing, and unabashedly firing off his messages while in uniform just 3 days before he left his unit on foot is not honorable service unless that is your standard," referring to those emails I told you about where Sergeant Bergdahl indicated he was very disillusioned with what the military was doing there. I guess she doesn't agree with Ted Cruz, fellow Republican, who said that actually a military operation should have been mounted to get Bergdahl back. Senator Ted Cruz said on ABC's This Week when he was asked about it, George Stephanopoulos said, "If you were president, you wouldn't have negotiated," to which Ted Cruz said, "I do not think that the way to deal with terrorists is through releasing other violent terrorists. I mean," and George Stephanopoulos said, "but what if that's the only way to get Bergdahl home?" And Ted Cruz said, "It's not the only way. We can go in and use military force as needed to rescue our fallen compatriots. But look, Sergeant Bergdahl was fighting to capture these terrorists." So Ted Cruz and Sarah Palin apparently not agreeing. And this is the total grifter culture on the right, just kind of hang around, wait for the opportunity to appeal to ignorance and find new ways to criticize President Obama. That's all this is.
Right. Claim he made an illegal move, bash him. I don't really understand the point of bashing the soldier. If this were Sarah Palin's son or brother or husband, she'd be cheering at this deal.
Well, not only that, Lewis, can you imagine if President Obama did what Ted Cruz suggested and sent in a military extraction team and something went wrong? It would be Benghazi all over again. This kind of armchair quarterbacking after the fact, I would have done it better than you unless you did the same thing and it went wrong, in which case we would have said you were crazy to do it in the first place. This is just the same old nonsense, and you can only, right. This would be Benghazi again if Obama tries that operation and it goes wrong.
No doubt, but that's also assuming that we knew where he was being held. That's not necessarily the case. So maybe George Stephanopoulos was right. Perhaps this was the only way.